You were born in the 20s. You were told that you are the pinnacle of evolution. Spoiler, this is a blatant lie. Hitler Youth, bonfires, songs and knives. You were taught to hate those you had never even seen. Selection into the SS. They measure your skull with calipers. If your nose is crooked, you go to the infantry, loser. Oath of loyalty. You sold your soul for a shiny belt buckle and the right to kill with impunity. Your inventory. What does a superhuman need for happiness? 30 kilograms of iron on your back and pathos. The M36 tunic fits perfectly. Too bad Hugo Boss forgot the insulation. In winter, you will be a stylish corpse. Boots with hobnails clatter loudly across Europe, but on Russian ice, you are like a cow on a skating rink. Car 98K, 5 rounds, manual reload. Your grandfathers fought with the same one. Ancestor technologies. Bayonet knife, not really for close combat, mostly for opening canned meat and intimidating peasants. M24 grenade, pull the cord and pray. You have 4 seconds to throw this stick, otherwise the minced meat is you. Steel helmet protects from clumps of dirt. From a Russian bullet, only faith in the Führer protects you. You will drag this gas mask canister through the entire war. The filter inside has rotted, but without it, your own will shoot you. In your bread bag, stale bread and a photo of Gretchen, who is already walking with a rear area rat. Your doping, Pervitin, methamphetamine in tablets, so you can march for 3 days and not die. In the backpack, a t-shirt, a brick of paper. Reading is boring, but it burns well in a stove. Your Mercedes is your legs, blitzkrieg stalls, and you will walk to Moscow on foot. Zeltbahn poncho. You look like a spotted mushroom, perfect for a sniper. You are just a target in a fashionable print. You were told you are elite. In reality, you are a fire brigade.
You plug holes with yourselves. Are you ready? Pumped full of propaganda and chemicals? Your mother is proud of you until she receives the death notice. June 22. The border. A step into the unknown. You think it will be an easy walk? Mistake. Russian dust is everywhere. In your teeth, in your underwear, in the rifle bolt. You look like a sack of flour. The map lied. Russia is endless. You march for a week, and the dot on the map moves 1 millimeter. You are bringing freedom. So far, you are freeing a granny from her chicken and a grandpa from his honey. Smile for your mother. Like a camera, I will crop the frame so the gallows are not visible. Wills are poisoned, maybe, but the thirst is so strong that you drink even from a puddle with a dead horse. Ivan does not surrender. In Europe, they would already be drinking coffee, but here they fight with bricks. Savages? No. Warriors. First meeting with the T-34. Your shells hit it like peas against a wall. Panic. And this is the KV-2, a moving house. It simply crushes trucks and laughs at your invincible army. Only the 88mm frac gun saves your skin. Without it, you would be wrapped around the tracks. You approach the knocked-out KV, rough welding. No aesthetics, but it works. That is frightening. Lice. They did not read about racial purity. They eat both private and officer. You scratch like a dog. You write to Elsa, "I'll be home soon with victory." In reality, you are sitting in a pit and praying. Hans went to pee and never returned. A Russian sniper is patient. He waits for your mistake. The forest is not firewood. The forest is eyes. You feel the gaze on your back. At night, even the SS is afraid here. We hang partisans, signs on their chests. We think it will scare them. It only makes them angrier. The pills are gone. The world became gray and terrifying. You are not Superman. You are just a tired drug addict. Autumn.
The sky cries over your ambitions. Dust turns into mud that will devour your army. At night, steam comes from your mouth. You only have a summer tunic and hope the war ends before snow. In the rear, officers drink schnapps and eat chocolate. At the front, you share one cracker with a rat. Through binoculars, you see the domes of Moscow. It seems you could reach out and take it. The biggest mistake in history. Temperature drops to -30. Your fashionable tunic becomes an icy shroud. Welcome. Goebbels promised winter uniforms. They sent summer socks and wine. The wine froze and burst. You stuff newspapers under your tunic. Propaganda warms better than wool. No, paper just holds heat. Weapon oil has frozen. Your reliable carbine is now just an expensive club. It does not fire. To make the bolt work, you have to urinate on it.
SS Elite pisses on weapons. High technology. Tanks die too. Engines do not start. Fires are lit under crankcases. The army has stopped. You stole a woman's down shawl and tied it over your helmet. Now you look like a wandering granny. Straw shoes over boots. They look ridiculous, but save your toes from amputation. You no longer feel your toes. You remove your boot. Your little toe is black. Gangrene. Goodbye, toe. The horse died a week ago. It is hard as stone. You chop meat with an axe, a Siberian delicacy. They emerged from the blizzard in white camouflage suits on skis, like ghosts of death. They have PPSH submachine guns with 71 rounds working in any frost. Your MP40 nervously smokes in the corner. The sound that freezes blood, the howl of Stalin's organ. The sky burns. You press yourself into the ice. They advance. An avalanche. T-34 tanks in white paint. You understand. Blitzkrieg is dead. Hitler screams on the radio. Not a step back. Easy to scream from a warm bunker in Berlin. Heroism is devalued. Wool is now more expensive than gold. Roads are buried. Navigation point, a dead man's hand sticking out of a snowdrift, left at frozen Hans. We abandon everything, trucks, guns, loot. Life is the only cargo that matters. You want to sleep. Warmth spreads through your body. It is a trap. Fall asleep. You will not wake up. Get up. 1941 ends. You're alive, but broken. You are no longer superhuman. You are a surviving piece of ice. January. You are frozen alive. You survived, but you are no longer a warrior. You are a number. 10 years. You cut down forests, built cities for those you wanted to destroy. Labor sets you free. Irony. Adenauer bargains for your freedom. A train carries you home. You're an old man at 35. Germany is thriving. Volkswagen Beetles, jazz, Coca-Cola. They do not need your stories about the frozen hell. Your uniform lies in the attic. Moths eat away the SS runes. You hide it like dirty evidence of a crime. The war is over for the world, but not for you. At night, the dead come to you, both yours and чужие. The result, 27 million Soviet people, 7 million Germans. For what? For the sick fantasy of a corporal. You were not a knight. You were a cog in a killing machine. Your loyalty was blindness and cowardice. The end. No Valhalla, just a hospital bed, an IV drip, and silence. You fade into darkness. Synchronization complete. Life of a Waffen soldier completed. Result, defeat. Lesson, do not repeat.
Whose life shall we live next? Vote in the comments and subscribe.